Hey y'all, Brian Thacker, Natural Self Yoga. Here I am today. It's tough because not every day can be so glamorous. Right now I'm working and so just got done with work and it's raining today. They're calling for tornadoes and thunderstorms, but that's no excuse to not do my Dharma Wheel challenge. We've just got to make do with the places that are available to us. So this is day 12. Day 1, 2, 12 or 12. Okay, and then, so as I said before, just be gentle with yourself, be okay with where you are, and just relax, okay? Ideally, you have a regular practice that is stretching your spine along the time. I wouldn't recommend just doing this Dharma Yoga Wheel. I mean, you can, but this is really intense stuff, right? All I'm doing is lying back on the wheel, but the spine is not used to doing this. All right, so you have to be gentle, you have to be careful with yourself. You may not be lifting a huge amount of weight, right? It may not be a challenging, twisting yoga posture or an arm balance or a fun or cool thing, but really it's designed to open up your spine, roll it out, get a little bit more flexibility of range of motion. So just, if you're gonna do this, just be gentle. Again, it's a simple thing, but it's very intense, right? So just breathe. We're almost halfway through, and I do notice an opening in my spine. I do notice more flexibility, and it's more when I'm not on the yoga wheel, the Dharma Yoga Wheel, when I notice it. It's more during the day when I notice my spine adjusting. And again, the most important thing for me is between my shoulder blades, because that's really tight for me. My low back is tight as well, but my shoulder blades from when I was a kid, used to throw football, baseball with the right hand, and there's just a little bit of tension, a lot more tension there than there would be if I didn't play sports. Like a lot of people, you know, I'm not different than other people. So just be aware and be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you can't do the back bend as deeply as you'd like to. Really just take your time and use this opportunity to make sure you're healthy, right? You don't want to overdo it. Drink a lot of water. Hydration is the solution, the key to all the problems. If you drink more water, then your body's going to have more fluid to heal, to put in between the bones, lubricate the ligaments. So it's not just stretching your muscles here, you're also lubricating. You're giving your joints permission to move the way they were designed to move. Trying to align your skeleton. And relaxing your muscles here. Whenever I go to get a massage, which is rare these days, but I always tell them to work on two places. There's one spot right at the base of my spine, right at the sacrum. It's better now because I do yoga a lot. And then the other spot is right between my shoulder blade. So this spot on the sacrum is right here, right? You can also use a block for this, okay? I'm just trying to relax the muscles at my low back, and I'm trying to press the yoga wheel into my low back as I release all my weight down into the yoga wheel and breathe. and adjust the place that the yoga wheel lands on your spine will make it different. Even as you roll forward and backward. Again, nothing systematic. It's just noticing what's happening in my spine. You know, your shoulders might be very flexible. Your shoulders might have a lot of openness, but your low back might be having a difficult time. So maybe you want to spend more time with your challenge on your low back. And I am not believing that by the end of this 30 days, my spine's going to be perfectly symmetrical. All my issues are going to be ironed out, but that's not really the goal here. The goal is spinal health. Take my spine from where it is and then try to help encourage it to keep flexing, keep stretching. All the nerve endings go. Again, maybe the second half of this yoga challenge I'll have more time to do more yoga. And in which case I might find some more depth, some more growth in my back bends. But at the same time, being able to do this 10 minutes a day is helping to maintain the flexibility that I have in my spine without doing much yoga. The main reason I started to do this yoga wheel challenge is I tried to demonstrate a full camel in a class that I hadn't done for a while, and it was challenging for me to get into. More challenging than I remembered. And again, I wasn't upset with myself, I was just aware that maybe that's a part of my body that I've been neglecting and I need to work on. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the natural progression with age, and I'm willing to accept that as well. But not without doing a little bit of a study to focus. Okay? So here I go, working my way back into a bit of a full camel, but it's a little bit different on the yoga wheel because when you go into full camel in a class, you really can't get a lot more extension. If I'm in a full camel, being on the yoga wheel is too short for me to get completely into it. But it does help. So this is full camel pose. But my elbows are supposed to be down. And in order for me to get to my toes, I have to come up off of the yoga wheel here. But the ability to get up off of the yoga wheel is actually an indication that my back bending practice is deepening. And it's deepening without doing yoga classes. The only thing I'm doing right now is rolling on this yoga wheel every day. Again, I worked all day today. Just finished working. And it is a good release, although intense. Once again, trying to work on the sacral area here. I'm pressing